So today we're doing something different, way different. Not catching mondos or megas or monsters or anything big. We're using the smallest hook that I can find. Now this is, I think, a size 8. I'm not exactly sure. So I found the littlest pack and I grabbed it. Again, smallest hook that I've ever fished with. And what I'm using is bread balls. What I'm doing is micro fishing. And I was out here a couple of days picking up bait, and I've laid into a new species on my list. So I figured I'd come out here and try and catch it, but in the process catch as many species as I can with the green and put them in the green bucket, and we can do assessment after the video and see how many fish that we laid into. So I'm gonna go ahead, tip it with little bread balls, or leftover bread that I had from like 2 days ago, found in the back of my truck. And so you guys see this. Oh yeah. And we're gonna go ahead and see if we can lay into any fish and see if we catch that new species on camera for you guys. Alright, first species is Mayan Cichlid. Great for peacock bass, largemouth bass, tarpon, and snook. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the bucket and see what else we can lay into. Oh my god. You guys, don't do that. Alright. Oh, well, we gotta get water in the bucket. So let me put water in the bucket where I toast our little friend here. Gonna end up like SpongeBob. I need water. So first bait is in the bucket, but that is not the target species that we're looking for. It's a good start. Puts one on the board and one in the bucket. All right, so we made a move. We found species number 2, and this one's gonna be a tricky one, because he's smooth. He's a smooth criminal. But he's not that smooth. So, species number 2, the bucket's way over there. I'm not going to bring him over there and stress him out anymore. Species number 2 is a copper-nosed bluegill. Please, thank you. Copper-nosed bluegill. They call them copper-nosed because of all this. Yeah. So that's your bluegill. Also, hey, bud. Hey, take it easy. My viewers are trying to talk. I'm trying to talk to you, my viewers, with you. So, also good for largemouth bass, snook, and tarpon. Freshwater tarpon, freshwater snook, and spillways. Only thing you have to worry about with these guys is when you handle them, keep their dorsal fins like that, because they do have barbs on them and they will poke you. Let's the little guy back later. So that is species number 2. Show you guys the different patterns, but they are good baits. One of the most underrated baits that there is. And they're good eating. You get them right, 13-14 inches, very good eating. Now that is prime size bait. This is your standard bluegill, no copper nose. That is a standard bluegill, and that is your idea bluegill that you want for the spillways. Very clean, very young. Give me 1 second. The size of your palm. That is great bait right there. Snook, tarpon, everything will inhale at one hit. And back down. Check that out. Little bass. on bread and hook. So even though we're microfishing, this is not considered bait, but he wanted to eat the bread. It's an aquarium sized bass. But look at that little guy. Future 5 or 6 pounder one day. Alright, bud. Right to the bottom. Ate a piece of bread. Someone thumped me down there. Let's see if we catch this bass with just a hook. Oh, no way. Bare hook. Check that out. This guy ate it. Must have thought it was a minnow. Check that out. There's another one. That's the wild golden shiner that we're looking for. So as you see, there was 2 different colors, and these guys are big. Man, these guys are huge. Look at that. Oh, not this time. Almost played me twice. But as you see, the silver ones are the same size, same dorsal fin, not gold as much because these are traveling through the canal system. Let me get him back in the water before he ends up kicking the bucket on us, and he is gone. Right here. There they go. That's what I'm looking for. Good old wild shiners. So this would be a golden wild shiner. Prime bait. Love these guys as bait. Big largemouth, tarpon, snook, they slurp them. And there you go. And he's gone. Right back into the weed. Another wild shiner. Look at that. Another one. Back down to the deep he goes. So all in all, I caught 2 wild shiners, 2 bluegills, maybe 3, maybe 4, 1 copper nose, 4 or 5 Mayans, no wild African brim, and no tilapia. So when it comes to diversity of bait here in South Florida, you have plenty to choose from. If you're using bread as a bait to get your bait and upgrading baits all the way up to what you need, I mean, you should have no problem. Like I was saying before though, before I end off today's video, we did leave a Mayan cichlid in that bucket. He should be fine. Those guys are very, very hardy. They could last up to, I think, 2 hours without any aeration in the water, and he's the only one in the bucket, so he's not like there's other fish breathing in the bucket. Caught a couple of Mayans over here, and that was really it. I was really hoping that the wild golden shiners and the wild shiners over here, but unfortunately they had made their way through the canal system, through one pipe to another pipe to the very end pipe, which will be meaning they're going to be migrating out of this canal system into another waterway. So that is the reason why I didn't catch so many, because some of them already pushed out. Moving forward on that, now that I know they're over there and not over here, I will continue still fishing for my snook and tarpon bait over here, but I will also be getting my wild shiners over there for freshwater snook, freshwater tarpon, largemouth bass, peacock bass, and the list. Hey, yo! Hi, and the list goes on for more and more. Sleeper goby, largemouth goby, and for backwater barracudas. I mean, the list continues. Whatever's gonna eat a shiner, a pinfish, a baitfish, maybe a Mayan cichlid, maybe a tilapia, a bluegill, copper nose. You're gonna catch it in waterways like this. Waterways that are leading out to canal systems, that are leading out to spillways, and that's where you're gonna find the big snook, and then you're gonna find the big tarpon. That's where you're gonna find a lot of your majority of fish. You're gonna find your snakeheads. Your snakeheads in the canal system, because they're laid up against the palm trees, against down branches, and down trees. You're gonna find big peacocks back there bedding. These are tilapia beds, but they look just alike. You're gonna find peacock beds bedding all through the bank, because we're coming up to that season time where the peacocks start laying up and start breeding. So on that note, I'm gonna check in with a little guy here, and he is just doing just fine. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get out of here. But before we leave, we're gonna sign off. Whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, hot potato. And we're gonna leave. Where should we? Hey, 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 hey. I got my guys need to name you. What should we name him? I think of Frankie. He's an escape artist. So we're gonna name him Frankie. He's gonna take off, he's gonna do his thing, he's gonna live a long life. Or maybe just the next weekend until I gotta come snook fishing. Later, bud. Whoop. Not the brightest fish in the canal. Hey. So, I'll catch you guys later. It's your boy Fish Guy Lou. And as always, get tight one time for me. Zing.